Hey guys, Misael Aponte here, International Color Director for Oligo Professionnel. I'm hanging out with Jessica from Make a Beauty, and we're about to have our Inside Out class this month. And she said, Misael, could you talk to us a little bit about what this class is going to be about and see if we can share what are our attendees going to be gaining and gleaning from this moment? So I said, absolutely. So as we all know, the term ombre has become very ubiquitous, meaning it's everywhere. And I believe in this incarnation of this technique, ombre is potentially here to stay. So what do we do to take that to the next place? How do we take that delivery to the next level? Well, Inside Out is the simple technique of actually placing your color inside, buried below the first surface layer of your client's hair, and growing your color while incrementally adding more and more as you move from slice to slice down into your interior and extending that color while leaving tips of the base color behind until you finally have got a situation like this, where your color is buried inside. As you can see, I did this doll with very high contrast color to really show that although the interior is black and the surface is this caramel color, if I were to move her into the light, it is very, very difficult, if not almost impossible, to see a demarcation line of where the ombre begins or where it ends. Now, something that happens to us in this industry when we want to do these peekaboo pops is not only do we not get a peekaboo and sometimes end up at a peekahoo, but also we tend to not have the color come out at the surface as soon as we want it to. So as you can see, we have all this depth and contrast right up at the surface. Another dilemma could be, what if the layer on top that we need to veil over to give us coverage all the way down is cut too short and the layer dies in the middle of our shape? Well, with the Inside Out technique, because this actually particular doll has been cut with this top surface layer dying right here, which means the end of the color is right here and black would be exposed solidly throughout. Well, because of Inside Out and the fact that this black does reveal itself this massively in the interior and that top layer does die, the Inside Out technique allows us to take our color and incrementally come out. So let me section this here so you guys can get a nice visual of the technique. If I move her over, you guys can see that my color begins to slowly come inside out. And not until I'm way out here, safely, far away from where all these different layers have died, towards the bottom perimeter, that I actually come completely out into the exterior of my form. So I also wanted to show you that even though this helps the doll or your client at your whatever desired color choices have this incredible seamless blend of ombre, if you were to curl this, which I did on the opposing side, and instead of doing black in the interior, I kept my surface color the same and went with this gorgeous, luminous, icy, steely baby blue and curled it so that you can see how the expanded texture would then give you all of this incredible luminosity while all the tips continue. And if I were to pull this piece here, you can see that it has the little tip of the base color to carry, even though the layer died, all of that surface color down to the perimeter until you safely can come out at the very bottom 100%. So this doll will be present at our class. Isn't she fun? And quite fabulous. And what's really nice is I did a solid version with this technique, but I also want you to see that you can absolutely take this philosophy and concept into a whole new place of creativity and beautiful art form as we went inside out through this surface to create this wonderful special effect doll, and we are outside in on all the edges that are darker, working our way inside. Yes, and I did say outside in, because if we're gonna work our color inside out, why not see what happens if we actually go outside in as well? So please come join me for this innovative, creative, out-of-the-box color delivery that can be implemented in very, very commercial looks, or take your artistry to a whole new place of competitive color type color delivery.